Vegas in the twilight of your career? Would you do a Vegas residency?
Cornelia wouldn't.
Are you coming back to comedy, or are you done?
I think I'm gonna come back.
Okay.
I just right now I don't want to talk about anything in particular. I'm just like I just need to kind of get excited.
You're like a songwriter.
Again.
Like I need to experience.
Yeah,
life.
I need to get excited again.
Okay.
D'Angelo comedy over
Yeah,
here.
Yeah.
man.
And
back
okay, I'm
7
tired
years
of because
later.
I don't be on the road much. I'm tired of LA rooms. Like I'm tired of that.
I mean, yeah,
I
LA's
don't
the
want to.
worst
I
comedy
don't want to
scene in the
perform for
world.
them. I don't want to make them laugh no more. I don't care.
I don't want
That
to
I
make them
get.
laugh.
Like I'm tired of.
I
that.
don't get jaded from
But
LA.
I'd be offering
Yeah.
Cornelia road
Sorry.
spots. But, you know, keep
You
going.
turned down the road with Tony?
When I stopped, because I didn't want to. I don't want to make nobody look bad. And when Tony asked me recently, I was burned out. I was over it.
It's a mental
And I
thing.
would have
If
been
you're
up
not,
in
if your
there
mind's
pissed
not
off.
I feel it.
I would have been looking bad. I
there, yeah, I
didn't
get
wanna
it.
do that. I didn't wanna
Brendan
do
asked
that.
me to do a show, and I was just like, I need to take a second.
Yeah.
You comedy is not something you can approach from the wrong
Right.
Yeah.
thing. You need to. I know y'all don't never stop ever.
That's all I'm
Yeah.
good at though. I don't have
I don't have a
this.
lot of skills.
No, that's the one that I'm good at.
I don't have a lot of these skills.
No, it's
I can act, but I don't feel like doing all of it.
You can act too, Dustin. I followed you because he did a video.
with John
Chris
yeah.
about living in Portland. This man,
Yeah.
Dustin, said, I just wish I could live in a mason jar. I was like, I got to know who this man is. That's the funniest thing I heard.
That's funny as
Also,
hell.
being around Portland, I was like, this is exactly
Yeah.
who those people are. So you do have that.
It's yeah, but so much. I don't want to go somewhere.
Yeah, the best thing about the strike is I'd be like, I don't have to act like I'm auditioning now.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Yeah.
not working because of
Yeah.
the strike, man. Otherwise, I'd be in there.
That's
strike.
yeah. There's like it offered a writing job recently for a show, and I'm like, that's a job.
That is a job.
I don't want to go to a building
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
5 days.
So you turned it down?
Yeah, I don't want to shower before 9 a.m. and
That's
gotta
hilarious.
put on a outfit.
See,
Oh,
I
wear
do
the
that.
vest?
yeah, no,
would do-
put
I'll
on
do
my
that.
old bow tie back in the
Why
Bow
you wearing a bow
tie.
tie in the writer's room?
I don't. You know what it is? I don't want a boss. I can't.
That I get.
can never have a boss again.
Yeah.
I'll
That-
never. Yeah.
Stand up has ruined me.
Yeah. You can't.
For regular shit, it
Yeah.
has ruined
Yeah.
You
me.
ever say no to a job now? Yeah.
No,
I don't
I
want to do
say
it.
no to everything.
The
I'll be
oh
like,
my god.
nah.
I like.
Just cause.
I had. I don't know. I'm not. Maybe I won't say the number. But I got offered a gig this week.
Say the number.
It's not a crazy number.
Okay.
It's
How much?
3,500. It's not which in when you first start comedy, you're
That's
like,
good.
oh
Yeah, yeah.
my. And it was like an hour from my house, and it was only like 20 minutes, and it was like this like conference of speakers, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, they all look like douchebags, and I said no, and it was the best feeling.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
saying no to work.
Yeah. And that's good
Dog.
money.
Yeah,
Tony-
and that's
Yeah.
good money.
That's good money.
Yeah.
Me and Tony be getting offered stuff on the same email chain. And before I even see the email, Tony has turned it down.
Wait, so what
That's happened, like,
what
yeah.
will y'all turn down? Like, what's the criteria for turn down?
This was a corporate gig, and those are the absolute worst.
Yeah.
That's
They're
what it is.
stuffy. Like
Yeah.
I did one for a company. I ain't gonna say in case they come back and I'm
Right.
in a different part of my life. And I remember being on stage telling my jokes, and my body escaped behind me.
Yep.
And I was watching myself
watching
perform, and I was
yourself,
like,
yeah.
I don't want to do
You're
this.
like when
Yeah.
Doctor Strange throws your soul out
Yeah,
of your
that's
body.
exactly what I
Yep.
felt like. And I was just like, the corporate
Yeah.
gig, I would much rather perform in Louisville for like 150 people because
Yeah.
that's undefeated in energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Than for like 1,000 people at a corporate gig
Oh
at 10
my
times
God.
the pay.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that I can turn stuff
Right.
down,
Yeah.
but
Well-
corporate gigs are not.
Well, it's the cost of as soon as you book it, you dread it. You know that's on the calendar somewhere. So it is more than the hour on stage. You're thinking about
For
it.
sure.
And then
You
you got to
gotta
go
travel
do it.
too. This one
and
was
then
across
you-
the country.
And then you got to act like you care about their company. And you be nice to people. And then you got to do it. And then you're embarrassed after.
I don't wanna tell anybody about
It's
that
a
shit.
lot, man.
And corporate America is just,
Yeah.
I don't like.
Well, the difference, this is why I don't like corporate gigs, is in stand-up, you are the boss in that room. You're alpha.
yeah.
But you're not at that corporate gig.
No.
You're a court jester.
Yes.
that they hire.
And they won't laugh unless their boss.
Yeah.
That's
They're
how it is
looking at
performing in
you
churches,
going,
too.
dance, joke, monkey, dance.
Yeah.
And then you're like, for the right price, I will.
Yeah.
because
But then the check comes, and you're like, there's a.
there's always, I've said no to gigs 5 times. And then the number keeps getting higher. You're like, well, all right.
I wouldn't sell out for.
I start
twisted
thinking.
mom.
I start thinking, what would my dad say if he saw this email? If he saw me say
Hilarious.
no to this, he'd be like, "I raised you wrong."
J. Cole has a whole song
Hey,
about
bow
that.
tie. Take the gig.
Don't forget where you came from.
But the
Man.
corporate people have the bread.
They got
They're
money.
just
do.
gonna have the worst 45 minutes or 25 minutes.
That's how I view
your
him.
life.
I always, John
Pushing
Chris and
through.
I said, I would always say, there's a brown bag of money waiting for me. I just gotta go there for a couple hours, and then I'm gonna grab this brown bag of money.
Yeah.
But because it can be a
It's a
big
check,
number
for sure.
sometimes, but. Whew.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about the Vegas thing. Remember George
I
Wallace.
forgot about the initial question.
Yeah, he was saying, he was like, I come down from my penthouse.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, the
I
Vegas
got
question.
one show at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
He's like, I wouldn't necessarily do this, but I get it. He was like, I never have to even switch the material up.
No, you're
because the
ugly.
audience is new.
Same
I
set.
just
can
go
do the
out
same
there.
set and go back upstairs.
Tell
and
you
I'm
you're-
like, this is
Your
the
ugly,
best.
your ugly mama back
would
do-
upstairs.
I would do a residency for a little bit.
I
Because the
would too.
travel is the worst part of
Yeah.
stand-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do a residency in Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tone, you come
Five.
down.
I want to do 5 days a week though.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it every night.
I would
Every
yeah,
night?
Every
Every
night.
night.
So
I
Monday
need
through,
a
you
night
would do
off.
like what, Thursday, Wednesday through Sunday?
Or
That's a
Monday
good-
through Friday.
That's
Yeah.
a good deal.
Whatever.
9 to
Whatever-
5 comedy?
Whatever the day.
No Saturday, no Sunday.
If I
Yeah.
because every night is a bit much.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
But
That's
you
a
got to
good
work for an hour.
But
Yeah.
it's easy work, and I can go down there and
As-
freestyle.
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as I'm
I love that.
As long as I'm big enough at that stage of my career that I don't have to worry about it filling up. Because like
Oh,
the
yeah.
residencies are pressure if you're not famous.
oh, yeah.
Like
yeah,
if
yeah.
you're
I'm assuming you're big enough.
yeah,
that
yeah.
Yeah.
The
If
crowd is
I'm
not
big
a-
enough that sure Vegas is
It's
fine.
gonna be full.
I love Vegas.
Let's get it.
Yeah. I have a
I
good
could
time
do
in
that.
It
Vegas.
used to be like a knock to be a residency. Now it's
Oh,
like
now prime
It's
real estate.
cracking
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
That
yeah.
now
Usher
Adele,
stuff?
now
Usher
Adele's
thing
there.
was
That's the place to be.
Yeah.
the worst part of
You-
stand up is touring. Like
Yeah, you
do
better
people come to you.
Oh, you better
fresh
than
and
are you
excited?
better than
Yeah.
Boys to Men? Because they're there.
1000%. Me and
Yeah.
my homeboy went to a Boys Men
Tough.
concert. Didn't think
They've
it was
been there
anything
for a
wrong.
long time.
Yeah.
I ran into Sean Stockman at the Burbank airport, and he was like, I was like, how do you like the residency? He was like, it's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I leave for work Thursday midday. I come home Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
The money's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
it rehearsed. They
That's
just
dope.
sound
Well,
check,
cause-
sound
yeah.
check, put that little tuxedo on.
Bruh.
Yeah.
He's like,
Done.
I do 4
Stay
shows.
That's it.
stay in a nice room.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, the room is gonna be fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you saving money.
You live in LA. You
Yeah.
go there for the weekend. You're put up.
Yeah.
It's
Where
an
do you
hour flight.
where do you play in Vegas? Or do you?
I never go.
You
to
never play
I
Vegas?
hate Vegas. I
What?
hate doing stand
After
up
all
comedy in
this,
Vegas.
he
What?
said.
You just
After
changed
all this, he
everything.
just
What?
sold us. He like, I hate
I was
Vegas.
like, I love Vegas. I
What
went to
I
residency
can't
in
stand
Vegas as a-
Usher.
You just
Usher
changed.
Raymond. I hate it.
It's the gig of a lifetime.
Yeah.
What about you, man? Fuck Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
But I hate
It's worse than El Paso. Man. I'll never go
You were talking
again.
about the
As a
greats, dude.
stand-up,
George Wallace.
Vegas has
Yeah.
the most terrible. That I feel like that would be different. But Vegas to me has a lot of the LA energy of
Yeah.
like they literally have seen people with tigers.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
energy don't be
like
right.
you, bro. They
It's
see it
different.
all.
It's
So
not
they're
a
don't be
good
right.
show.
Weird, weirdos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David
Only-
Copperfield made us all disappear. Do that, comedian. Like, hey, man, dating is tough, man. Fuck that. Make the dating disappear.
You literally competing with a man who
Right.
swallowed a sword
That's
last
a
night.
good point.
Yeah.
That's a good
I'm
point.
like, that, you gotta
Yeah.
do more than just talk
Yeah,
to me.
where-
so
the
you got
tigers?
a tiger coming out
Where-
from the back.
yeah.
You do voiceovers, right? Where's the tiger at, man? Bring it. We in Vegas, man. I want to see
Yeah,
a wild
no,
tiger.
you would have to do animals.
Copperfield had a
You have to have
spaceship in
animals.
here.
Where's your spaceship?
When I saw him, I
Where's
was
your
like,
spaceship?
what? I was like this. I
Damn.
can't just go across the street and have Dustin Nickerson be like, the thing about being white
Let me
is...
tell you, man, we don't need to resort to ugly stereotypes.
You ever work at AMC part time? You had to wear a bow tie. Make the bow tie disappear, man. Where's the magic at? We in Vegas. I got my family here, man. I got my grandmother here, man.
Man, it's like...
Vegas crowds are bad, but if they're your people,
That's what I'm
If
saying.
it's your
I feel like the
fans-
residency would be...
If
like
it's
people
your
was
fans
flying
coming
in to
Yeah.
see Usher.
yeah.
That's different than like
Yeah.
just...
I don't think you want the 5 days a week. I think you want the one weekend a month type
In Vegas?
type residency.
Oh, that's like the...
That's what
like
Adele's
Chris
doing.
Brown.
like
Adele,
Adele.
yeah.
Chris Brown. He was
Chris
on
Brown
there.
has one of those at
Yeah.
Dre's, and Adele doesn't even work every weekend. She does
Yeah.
like
I
maybe
feel
2
like though he
weekends.
just be like dancing and doing cocaine. Like he don't really
Oh.
be like doing stuff.
That's probably what it resorts to
Yeah,
now.
he just be
Anytime
like-
someone's there a lot, like
Maybe
Bruno
don't
Mars
look
is there a lot, and I'm always like, I bet there's some stories.
Bruno,
that-
I mean, come on, man.
But I bet.
Listen to the music.
I mean, if you go to Vegas a lot, I'm like,
How much is a lot?
how much are you down?
You think Bruno's down?
Listen,
would-
this isn't public information, so when we're off
Oh.
the record here,
Oh, I think Vegas just pays well and it's a good
Yeah, that's
time.
what I'm thinking. Because he's hot.
Yeah. He's a great show too.
I'm not saying he's down in his career. Well,
Oh,
when the
for
mics
drugs?
aren't hot. When the
yeah,
mic-
for sure,
when the mics aren't
Oh, you mean down to party? Oh, for sure.
That's what you meant?
No.
Oh, you mean down in the
When the
gambling?
mics are hot, we'll
Yeah.
talk about it.
You mean kneecaps being broken? Like, hey man, you get the money. You
Man, that was
I'm not.
bro. When
no.
Vegas ran the mafia ran Vegas.
Oh man.
If you don't think that there's still some of that,
I don't know,
Vegas
man.
is still sketchy.
It's definitely
It's
still
really
sketchy.
sketchy.
There's a whole
Yeah.
underground town where people
Yeah.
live underneath the city. I saw a
Well,
YouTube
yeah,
video about it.
yeah.
There's a whole watch
Yeah.
YouTube
Under-
That's where
Doing
I
what?
get booked.
Just living.
living underneath the city because it's hot. They're homeless. And they got like whole towns,
they're
hierarchy,
homeless.
but it's like underneath the tunnels and stuff because it has all like a whole underground setup. There's
Is
like
that on YouTube?
on YouTube.
I want to
I'm
go.
gonna
I
go
want to go
YouTube.
in there.
Of course you
Yeah.
do, man.
Hey.
Man, me and Tony was developing a show, and I had to put the brakes on it. We was like, we should go. I'm gonna tell you why I had to put the brakes on it. I was like, we should go like do the most expensive thing in this place and the most like cheap thing. And Tony was like, yeah, man, we should go to the hood in every place in the world. And I was like, every place? He's like, Brazil. I was like, you know what?
You
I
want
don't.
to go to the?
I
Oh,
said,
no, about
I
that.
seen City of God. I'm not going to the hood of no place. I'll go to the finest of the fine, but the hood of the hood.
Come on, man.
You
We
can't
gotta
go
show
there.
the
You be in there,
contract.
hey guys, no,
We
bang.
gotta.
Hey guys.
We gotta show the contract.
No,
Bang! You're dead, man.
We gotta see the contrast in
I'm
life.
scared. I remember when I was in
Don't go
Detroit
in the
one
hood.
time. I was trying to walk, do my little exercise, right? Walk to a Whole Foods. Got my little lunch. I
Yeah.
was like, let me keep walking. 2 blocks over, I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
go
it's
home.
it's
Go
the-
back to
change.
the
hotel.
half
Don't
foods.
be doing that.
The Whole Foods
Like,
Starbucks combination
Yeah.
is the beginning of gentrification.
Yeah.
But they hadn't gone this way
You
yet.
throw Panera in there.
Throw a Panera, you get one of those 3, and those buildings that with the sharp edges.
Yeah.
With the sharp
It's-
edge.
Yeah.
No, it's
Too
still,
many
it's
boxes?
Still Detroit.
Yeah.
It's still no. Go back to the hotel.
No,
Cornelia.
man.
That's what I'm
walk.
saying.
Nope. Yeah.
See the real Detroit.
Nah, they were selling blue nose pits across the
They be
street.
still. They're still like crime. Like
No.
poor Kevin. He'll get shot at.
Nah.
People
No, he
see
won't.
me and they're like, he's a square. I don't want to hurt him. He's not in the streets.
Yeah, they're not gonna get him. They're not gonna
I
ain't
just
gonna
don't.
get 'em.
See,
Yeah.
y'all too scary, man.
People
I mean,
look
listen,
at me and they're
I've
like,
been
he-
shot at.
Have you guys ever been
Okay,
to Royal
no, I'm
Oak,
not
Michigan?
doing it.
That's where
I've
I
been to
go.
Royal Oak.
Oh, Royal Oak is nice.
I've been to
Royal
Royal
Oak
You can walk
is
around
on
Royal Oak. You can
11.
definitely hang out in Royal Oak.
Royal Oak is on 11 Mile, and I was like, this is a big 3 miles. That got way better from 8 Mile.
I want to take a quick break from the show to talk to you about our sponsors, Earnin. Life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? The money you earn can be in your hands today with Earnin. Earnin is an app that gives you access to your pay as you work, up to $100 per day or up to $750 per pay period. Just download the Earnin app and verify your paycheck. Then access up to $100 a day as you work and leave an optional tip. Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid from your paycheck. Listen, I remember days where this truck didn't run as good as it could. And you know, back in the day, if the tire went out or a gas leak or whatever, I could use a little bit of change to help me over to payday. I would wish for the day where something like Earnin could help me. It's just my money, just let me hold it till I get it. That's all you need. And Earnin does that. Make Earnin a part of your financial routine and join Earnin's over 3.5 million customers who say things like, when I think about Earnin, I think about financial stability and security. It gives me a lot of peace of mind. Now listen to this. Download Earnin today, spelled E-A-R-N-I-N, in the Google Play or Apple App Store. When you download the Earnin app, type "saw this" under podcast when you sign up. It'll really help the show. Saw this under podcast. Subject to available earnings, daily max, and pay period max. See earnin.com/TOS for details. Earnin is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank products are issued by Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC. And now back to the show.
That was a giant, because I've never been to 8 Mile, but if that's what wow. Because Royal Oak is nice.
Royal
Yeah.
Oak is nice.
It's very nice.
I
It's
like
big-
Detroit.
I love Detroit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back. Great city, great people,
Yeah.
ponies, buffs.
Airport's too long, though.
Airport is crazy.
That's
but it's
a
a
big
nice airport.
It's a nice airport.
It is,
though.
but
And they
they'll-
got
the train in
train.
there.
They'll connect you at A2, and they're like, you got to get on an A234.
That,
Oh, yeah.
Detroit
Just
Airport
one
is
long-
so long. If you go from like one terminal to the other, your Apple Watch will ask you if you're working out.
No,
Yeah,
you're
sure.
beginning your walk to Mordor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You're just,
for sure.
It's a journey.
It is.
It's a saga.
No,
it's a saga.
It's crazy,
It's
but it's
too long.
nice though.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
new-
it's a nice
very
airport.
nice.
It is nice. The new Salt Lake's too long too.
All right, this show's called. I saw this on the internet. We talk about random subjects that you guys suggest. You can suggest these to internet@kevonstage.com. All the stories from this season are from viewers like you. Today's guests, Cornelia Stradwick, Dustin Nickerson, Tony Baker. And today's first topic, which the comedians don't know about, nurse fired for secret affair with patient who died during sex in the hospital parking lot.
Wait, say it again. I'm sorry, what?
Nurse fired for secret affair with patient who died during sex in hospital parking lot.
Damn.
A British nurse
That's
lost
a
her
good
job
nurse.
after the hospital learned she had maintained an affair with the patient for over a year, ending when the man died following a sexual encounter with her in the hospital's parking lot in Wrexham, Wales. The man known as Patient A was receiving dialysis treatment, and he died of a heart attack during the late-night meeting.
More like Patient D.
Damn.
Low-key,
That's
if
how you
I
go
died
out.
during sex,
That's how you go out.
Yeah.
I lived a good life.
But in
No.
the parking
That's-
lot though,
Even
he
in the
probably had
parking
the
lot.
gown on.
Yeah.
He got an outfit on. He
He's
had a
open in
gown
the
on.
back.
Back strings
bag was
just
loose.
Oh,
Do you
just
think-
open,
did
butt
you
out.
think-
Easy access. For
Did
the
you
nurse.
think? Do you think he was like he felt himself dying and about to finish, and he's like, I gotta finish. What's gonna
Man.
happen first?
One
Come
for the
on,
road.
just
wanna
let me
know if he
get one.
climaxed.
Just let me go one more time.
I want to know if he climbed.
Yeah.
I would not be
Because
mad.
it's a different story. If he climaxed and died, that's the
Man,
happiest
that's how
story
you
ever.
go
right
out.
there.
Yeah, that sucks.
He better. He missed dialysis for this.
Man.
Like you missed. Like, you got to get your dialysis. He was like, fuck that. Okay,
Yeah.
let's
Is
go
this
to the car.
the story? Is this the best nurse or the worst nurse in history?
For him,
For him.
the best.
Yeah.
She didn't let no disability stop him. Dialysis, don't worry.
That's a nice little fantasy, though, man.
That's-
You get a
yeah,
fine
yeah.
nurse nursing you back to hell,
Yeah.
and then she be like, "Let me massage you up, Tone. Like, hey, what you doing, nurse? Oh, you wild, man. What if they come up in here? Stop. What you doing, nurse? Stop. Oh, man, this is
Don't do
crazy.
that.
Is this covered in
Don't
my
do it like
insurance?
You scooting up?
Is this the copay?
My insurance?
Clenching the sheets. Oh, nurse. That's a good time.
The
That's a
worst
good
part
fantasy.
about this is if they were having sex in the car. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I'd
I
rather be
came
on the
up on car
ground.
sex, man.
Yeah.
I'm done with
The
it.
ground.
I would rather
outside?
sit on the concrete
Yeah.
than to have sex in the
Car
car. Car
sex is
sex is
tough.
the
Yeah.
worst, man.
That's why he died.
That's why.
He was like,
Car
I can't.
sex
I'm,
is
I'm
tough.
tired.
I'm 6 foot. There's no comfortable car. You catching cramps.
No.
You can't maneuver. You got the
Maybe it was like an Escalade. Yukon.
Nah,
gotta be in
The
the
seats
back.
got to go down.
gotta be in the back.
If you're in
Yeah.
the back,
Minivan. It was a van. Remember
Man,
that
Oh,
van?
well, now, van, you can do
If you
full
put the
smash.
seats down, lay the blanket down. That's a whole different
then
scenario.
you're not in the car
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah,
But
that's-
technically you are.
Yeah,
But-
that doesn't count.
But I'm talking about like front seat.
Wow. What if he's in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
What if she wheeled him out in the lot?
You can't
And
get
just-
maximum pumps in that car,
Yeah. You
man.
can.
As a man.
Yeah, yeah.
There's too much stuff, man.
Yeah.
You're caught in the seatbelt.
Although one time I had sex in the car, she rode the shit out of me.
In the front seat or the back?
Yes.
Steering wheel there?
I think it
Yeah.
might have been the back.
Okay.
She rode the shit out of me. Like her life depended on it. I was like, honking the horn. Glove compartment opened up. The trunk
Put the hazards on.
Up. Sunroof opened up. It wasn't even a sunroof on the car. I'm like, God damn. Because I had to lay there and take it because I can't put in the maximum
No
work.
leverage.
Yeah,
Yeah, where you're not
I'm
to push
big.
off of. Yeah.
I'm not small.
Yeah.
Tony said, hold on. Whoa, hey.
She was going
Sentra.
for the maximum. I was like, damn. But my first girlfriend, it was like, at that time, she lived with her sister and brother-in-law, so we couldn't smash over there. We couldn't smash at my place. I lived with my mom, so it was like the majority of our
Did you get a
sex was
car?
in the car.
Yeah.
And so I
When you're
came
in
up
high
in
school,
there.
then that's
But I had a big car. It was a 67 Chevy Bel Air.
My
We had the
God.
space. We was in the
had
back.
a
One seat,
one-bedroom
two
apartment.
seats in the whole car, man. We were back
one
there.
bedroom apartment that you could drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it had the bench seats.
The big
Yeah,
seat.
you
The
had to,
bench
like,
seat.
go-
One long front, one
Yeah.
long back.
Yeah.
You like, man, you know what it is.
You can
We
lay
pulled
down.
to the same little dark parking lot and smashed. But I was tired of it. I was like, yo, when we finally got a chance to smash in the bed, man, I felt like a champion. I can move, I can thrust, I can spread my legs, my toes, I can get leverage.
I can get
I had
leverage.
all my angles down, man.
Lord. I can get leverage is hilarious.
Man,
You were like a kid who learned how to play baseball in the DR.
yeah. Oh, shit, this is a real field. We out there, I can do, man,
I'm
hold
the
on.
best player here.
Man, we can do mad positions now. Do this. Turn around.
Look at this glove.
Turn around.
Do this.
You got a real
Turn around.
bat.
We ain't got to look around with the cars pulling up. Like,
So wait, how often was this, Tony?
The
Like per
smashing the
week?
car?
Yeah, every week. Like multiple
it was definitely
days.
weekly. And it was like, probably multiple days a week.
That is.
Because that's all we had,
Yeah.
man.
That is ridiculous.
That's all we
Yeah,
had.
that's all you had. You're gonna.
We would go to the same
Yeah,
I
location.
had the big old.
You gotta get it down.
Cuckoo. You know what time it is. How was your day? Yeah? Cat. Get in the back. Let's get it. Let's get it cracking.
Car had an ashtray in there.
Man,
A lighter,
dog.
a lighter.
Booger Green.
Yeah.
Chevy Bel Air, man.
Car running?
Big smash in there. No, I turned the car
Yeah,
off.
you gotta be.
Yeah, they
But
got-
we
you gotta
was
be
on-
incognito.
we was on
Yeah.
point, though.
Keep that thing running.
Not with gas prices.
Man.
You
And
smell
you gotta
like
be
exhaust
incognito.
fumes.
Yeah.
I used to get out smelling
Man.
like straight
That's not married
fumes.
sex.
No.
You ever married sex in the car?
No.
No.
Actually, yes. In the church van.
Ooh, okay, Kev.
We took the kids to California.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, kids, we're running to Walmart.
Y'all already had it planned?
Already.
Well, that's when you gotta
it
do
was like a week with
you
the
g-
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta
And
do
it
it
was
when
like-
you gotta get away from the
How'd
kids.
you plan it, though?
I pulled her aside. I was like, let's go to Walmart.
Of the things that happen in Walmart parking lots,
This is here, actually. It's in
that's
West
pretty-
Covina.
Oh, wow.
No.
We stayed in West Covina and came to LA, which
Yeah.
tells you how much money we had. We're like, we're going to go to LA, but we're not going to stay there. So I was like, listen, with the kids, give them some pizza.
Yeah.
Stuff. And we're going to tell them to go to Walmart and get supplies. But I want
Yeah.
Just random
But I
Wait,
got
the church man had
Yeah.
a church on the side, like
Absolutely.
Epcot
Greater
Missionary
Life
Baptist
Church.
Church of Greater
Are you in
Life.
the Walmart parking
The
lot?
Walmart parking, the Greater Life Church on the side.
Y'all parked at the distance?
We parked way in the back, busted out. You find out the
Oh, yeah.
the light that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Back row.
Hand push the locks
Yeah.
down. Those
do.
big tall ones.
The shopping cart rustler was like, hey, what's going on in there?
Yeah.
That's part of the allure. You out in the world, what if somebody catches us?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
You know?
that's a good time, man.
It was fantastic. Came
Yeah.
back, kids got in there. We're like,
Why
little do y'all know.
What's that smell in here? You'll know later. You don't know it when you're a kid, but then you know it
There was
later.
a moment when
Oh.
I remember when Zay was in the Little Rascals, and Melissa used to come down and visit us. We only had like a 1-bedroom studio. So when the boys would be in their sleep, we'd be like, let's go to the car and have sex.
Oh.
I remember one time we were like, you know what,
Yeah.
just never mind. It's just,
Yeah, it's just too much.
we'll be home soon.
Yeah.
It's like this movie wraps it.
Yeah.
Like you start thinking about other stuff. It's
Right.
just not
Yeah.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
Nah.
Too old.
You're
I'm
like,
not
I-
a fan of the car sex.
Nah,
but,
man.
nah.
All the allure when you have to do it when you're
Yeah.
young,
When
you have no
to
choice.
do it.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't really had bed yet. You
Right.
you looking to that.
Man, I was
When you have
building up.
Yeah.
At the start of it, I was just happy to be, you know.
Yeah.
In the game.
You're
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Gucci.
Yeah.
You're in Gucci,
But
man.
then when you're grown and you used to beds and couches,
Oh,
I'm like the
God.
car.
Yeah. You
I'm
can't
used
go
to
back.
beds and couches, food times, if you will, kitchen counters, bathroom sinks.
Yeah.
Who's on if you will.
Man,
But back to the story. If I died like that, just put it in my obituary.
You want?
Yeah.
You
I want
want to
people
You
tell?
don't
to
have
know.
to say it
You want us
straight
to
up.
tell?
now say it straight
He
up.
died doing
Yeah.
the thing he loved most.
Yeah.
He lived life to the fullest,
Fullest.
to the very end.
It's crazy to me that they fired her. That's, I mean,
Oh, for what?
fire her, what'd she do wrong?
They're
But-
two
but no,
consenting
what
adults.
the fuck?
Did that
Of
man have
the-
a wife? Because this is the nurse.
This is the nurse. Let me see.
Who
I
was
want to know what she looked like.
Of the sketchy things that medical
Oh, that's what she
professionals
looked
have
like.
done,
She like 26. Yeah.
I
give
mean,
her her
okay.
job back. Give her her
that's
job
not,
back.
That's not bad.
You got doctors in there prescribing pain pills,
For
causing
real.
them putting
Getting paid on the
opioids on the
side.
That's a
streets.
good nurse, man.
She's actually
good-
she's
she's a
actually
saint.
We
helping.
need to see
She's
the
actually
patient,
helping
though. She's a
patients.
saint.
I
They're
got,
not
to see,
showing
I
the
got to see the
patient.
patient. I got to see this man.
It doesn't say he was married. They fired her because she brought the nursing profession into disrepute.
Look out.
That's how they fired her.
Shame.
Why they fired her.
Shame.
Y'all some tight ass.
There's no victim.
There's no victim.
There's no victim here.
They have to make an example.
Doctors are the criminals.
Because you going to have the other nurses doing that too.
Yeah.
He missed dialysis. Like, you can't do that.
what
You
Kadeo
have
can't
to
let it go.
But he
make sure
made
gets
that
his
choice.
treatment Then.
If he got to choose between the nurse and that's his choice.
For
She
sure.
got
He's
to
no
make sure
victim.
she's on top of it.
You want
She
my,
strapped him to the wheelchair.
my blood clean
Yeah,
or
yeah.
coochie?
Come on
He
now.
goes, "This is why I'm alive.
Right.
This is why I'm trying to live to
That
do
man
this."
died.
He died as he lived.
Man, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. Give her a warning. Give her.
That's cool. If I
Yeah.
was her, I'd be like, nigga, I'm killing niggas out here for
Killing
real.
him. This coochie is murderous.
Literally.
What a man. That took his life.
Man,
I took your soul.
she did
I
for real.
would be full of confidence. Yeah, nigga, watch out.
I tore her
Yeah.
ass up, man. She flatlined.
Yeah.
Kill the man in the parking lot.
Man.
Watch out.
If I flatline a woman, man, you can't tell me shit. She flatlined. What? Yes. Tore her ass up. You don't want none of this, girl. You killing women? I'm killing the coochie. Flatline.
Yeah.
Clear.
Yeah.
Clear.
Cause of death.
Man. Cause of death? Dick. Dilk.
Put it
Write
on
that in your little
Put it on the
report.
certificate.
Put an autopsy
Put
out.
it in the report, man. Put
What
my picture
happened
in
to
there.
her, Dr. Tony Baker? Blew her back
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Dislocated vertebrae everywhere. caused her to go into a state of shock. Penis. It looks like penis, Doc. Man.
Oh,
I ain't
man.
seen a case like this in years. The coroner take his glasses off. Tony Baker, it's the third woman this year. He's running ram
Yeah,
shot
yeah,
down.
killing them.
You gotta start having a waiver to have sex with you. Hey, you gotta fill out the waiver.
You gotta fill out the waiver, man.
You gotta fill out
I'll be
the.
taking y'all down.
What's your insurance?
Choice is yours.
They calling me the Grim Reaper, man. Laying pipe to the afterlife. Huh?
The pipe to the afterlife.
You better get your affairs in order. You got life.
You got a will? Do you have a will and
You
testimony?
got all your finances in order. Your family's cool. All right. Take your pants
Let me see your power of attorney and stuff.
You might
Up
want
to
to
date?
meet. You
Is
might
the
want to
address
meet
correct?
with a priest before you meet.
All right.
Slow puffs.
Stop it.
It's only like 10.
Hold on. Tony, please. No. I actually don't have my power of attorney. Too late.
We already sealed
Looks like
the
you're
deal.
going into probate.
On every
Kids
pump.
are going to be fighting over the house.
the leverage grip.
Want to take a quick break from the show to talk about one of our sponsors, DraftKings. In the NBA, the game can change in an instant, but no matter how the action unfolds, you know DraftKings Sportsbook has your back. This week, new customers can score $150 instantly in bonus bets just for betting $5 on basketball. Win or lose, you got an instant dub. This week, we got the Mavs Suns, Mavs plus 5.5. You got the Lakers Celtics. You got the Celtics minus 1.5. You got the Warriors Nuggets. You got the Warriors plus 5. You got the Bucks and the Knicks. The Bucks minus 3.5. Take your pick. It's up to you. Now download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use the code CRAZY. New customers can get $150 instantly in bonus bets for bets just $5 on basketball. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with the code CRAZY. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That's 467-369. In West Virginia, visit 1-800-GAMBLER.net. Please play responsible. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 1-888-789-7777. or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill and Casino and Resort, Kansas City, must be 21 or older in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details and state-specific responsible gambling resources. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. Terms at sportsbook.com/DraftKings.com/basketball terms. And now back to the show.
Oh, telling you, bro. We and Melissa were doing the trust and stuff. When you trying to find out where your kids will go and the money and stuff, you really evaluate who your friends and family is. When you decide who get your money, who's gonna take care of your kids.
Yep.
You're like, of course, this person. You're like, well,
Yeah.
The last 3 years they had issues with their taxes.
Yeah.
Especially because they don't know.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, man, you can't.
And some of them
No,
don't
you-
take the money.
Yeah.
They're going to take it.
You
Kid,
right.
your kid ain't getting no money.
You
That's
really,
what I'm saying. They ain't getting that money.
you really start breaking down somebody's life in that
Yeah,
scenario.
for
You go,
sure.
you're like, what
Yeah.
religion are they?
For real.
Didn't he? He hasn't got a promotion in like 6 years.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
You're
lazy.
talking about my estate.
He's my
Yeah.
friend.
He's a great
I'll
friend.
have a drink with him.
Yeah.
He
Have a
can't watch
beer
my
with the guy?
kids. No, yeah,
But take care of my kids. Make sure they get the money.
yeah.
Nope, they ain't getting that money.
Man.
You're like, didn't he just get like a PS5 as an adult? Isn't he? Is he gonna game with my son? I need someone to raise him.
You got to find people where money don't really move
Yes.
them like that.
Yeah,
Where it just be like
they need to be richer than you, ideally.
not
No?
necessarily.
Or
They
they
just
don't
have
care?
to be. They have to be comfortable where they are, and they
Okay.
just not have to be money hungry like that. You know people like
Yeah,
that. where
yeah,
it's
The other
like,
thing is that the estate people don't want you to get some, like your parents are not necessarily the best option.
No, they're dead soon.
Because
That now they got to do the paperwork again. They're like, we just did this. I just buried a Fredericks. Now I got to bury another one. They want a friend or a sibling.
they want a friend.
Yeah, they're like, what's
Yeah.
their bill of health? Because
Like
I don't want to.
Tony?
Yeah,
Tony's great.
yeah,
Oh,
but he's
man.
not a Christian.
Tony's great.
That's
Listen,
that makes it even better.
That's true.
I died.
I'm
my
not
kids
wasting
go to-
money on church. All the money's going to the Frederick boys. There's no ties.
If I left my estate to Tony, Zay and JoJo gonna get their money.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Tony probably
yeah.
would. He wouldn't even be able to
Yeah,
spend
that's
a dime.
because you're not a Christian.
I'm
Yeah,
giving
you're
them
right.
the money right away
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to get it off my hands. Here, y'all. Here, take it. We just teenagers. Hey. I gave y'all the money. Just document
Now
this.
back to what I was
Now
doing.
let me kill these broads out here while I'm still. Yeah.
Posthumous pumps when I'm done with you. Hoyt. But yeah, man, they made you question some
Yeah.
serious stuff.
Who'd
I
you
was like,
can you say publicly who you picked?
It would start a war. In the
It would
family.
start a war in
It
the
was-
family.
Oh, so
Not-
it's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
not me. My sister.
So
The
nobody
Nickerson
knows.
sister.
So when it
The person
happens,
knows.
it's gonna be sprung.
No,
Oh,
the
it's gonna
person
be-
who is.
They're
knows.
the only
Oh,
one
gotcha,
though.
gotcha.
The person
And that's a
who-
bond that you have now.
Gotta go
Since
to
we
it.
told my sister, we've become much closer. She's like, wow,
Yes.
you really trust me.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And then I think she did it back to us. She might not have though.
I don't want the
There's
pressure.
somebody
You don't think
else.
I'm
Yeah, yeah.
I'm fit? Great.
Yeah.
I don't want the
Yeah.
headache. I don't want to raise more kids.
Yeah. I'll do like, what
I
about
won't be offended at all.
what about like a godson? Can you do that far?
I don't even like being godparent.
Yeah.
I don't want any more responsibility.
I've never really understood
I
what
don't
that
want to
meant
remember another
anyways.
birthday.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
birthdays is tough.
It's too many.
Just put
my
it in
brother
your
has
phone.
7 kids. My sister has 3. My sister-in-law has 4. Zay and Joe. And they're
Put it
born.
in your phone. It ain't that hard.
Melissa does a great job.
Yes.
that's great.
As long as there's someone.
When she goes in the group chat, happy birthday from us. I'd be like, well, I was thinking it too.
I was saying the same thing.
Melissa has remembered my dad's birthday, and I forgot. Happy
Oh,
birthday,
wow.
Dad. Also me
Yeah.
as well. Your son. Happy birthday, man.
I got 10
Yeah.
that I can remember.
Yeah.
10 birthdays?
Yeah, man.
That's
Everything
more than
else
I can
is
do, yeah.
foggy.
Yeah.
It's a lot, man.
Yeah.
There's
And
a lot
remember how
on my
many phone numbers we used to remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Before cell phones?
We was under the gun.
I had like 30, 40 numbers
Yeah.
memorized.
Mad
I don't know no
numbers.
numbers now.
I only
I
know the
my
numbers I
house
already
number and
knew.
mine.
Do you know
That's
a
it.
couple of the old ones still?
I remember my friend's phone number from El Paso
Okay.
from when I was like 7.
They had
But I-
phones in El Paso? They were new when he was
I
there.
don't
They
remember
did.
my
El
sister's
Paso.
phone number right now. She changed her phone
Okay.
like 2 or 3 times. Out. I remember Melissa's phone number. Still remember my brother's
Yeah.
phone number. I remember that friend from El Paso.
Yeah.
Melissa's dad's number.
Yeah.
My mom and dad, because they've had phone numbers for 20 years. 6. I don't remember my
it.
son's phone numbers.
No, we never.
I never knew them.
You would never know them. Yeah.
see if I know
I only
my
remember
dad's number.
Melissa's home phone because it was the last girlfriend I had.
Yeah.
And you remember that one? 942-7262.
Because we was.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
y'all remember
and then
none of them
hope
niggas'
that
numbers.
they.
No,
None of them ugly
I know
men's
my
numbers.
Yeah.
house number in Flint. I had my own phone in high school. I don't remember that number.
Wealth.
Dang.
Your own phone
I
in
had my
high
own
school.
phone,
Did you have your own
yeah.
number or
Dang.
just your own
I
phone?
had my own number, man.
Number and
Oh,
phone?
It was
number.
like it had my own number.
So you were filthy
I didn't
rich.
know.
No, we weren't filthy rich.
If
No,
you had your
that's
own number,
bougie.
own phone
Oh
in your
my
room was
gosh.
a lot. I had to take the cordless into
You had
my
your
room.
own phone in your own room and your own line?
Yeah.
That's
Wealth.
unbelievable.
That's crazy.
Camellia, that's pure wealth.
That
I was
is-
on that phone. I had to
That's
talk.
rich.
That's
were,
pure
were you the
wealth.
Yeah.
queen of Flint?
For sure.
Unbelievable.
I never
sure.
had my own phone in my
No.
room. No number.
You know how many
Own
times?
phone line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You-
crazy.
my
I
dad-
got
your
to
parents
go
pay
to
for
high
college?
school. Yeah.
Of course.
You an only child?
No, I have an older sister.
Did she ever
That's
own
right. I
phone?
knew that.
You were
No,
my.
it wasn't. The own phone wasn't popping when she was in high school.
Oh, okay, got it.
When I got in high school, like maybe like 10th grade, I needed my own phone.
You were my richest
It was from the
friend.
phone.
Yeah,
I
that's
was on the phone
crazy.
all day. You can't be on
That's
the phone. Get off the phone.
generational
I was like,
wealth.
but I need my own phone.
You was on that phone.
That's crazy.
I was
You
on
own
that
the
phone.
You was on that phone.
I was on it.
Who
Your
was you
parents were like,
talking
it's
to?
just easier to give her
My
online.
friends. I had a little boyfriend. I'm talking to everybody.
Yeah.
Just talking.
We
You,
used to be
you
on
used
that
to just talk.
Twirling
I feel like that.
twirling the cord.
Yeah.
I feel like that.
We had the long cord. Did you have the? We had the.
phone. Hold this stock, Cordelia.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I be like
Twirling the
Yeah.
cord.
Yeah.
Man.
We couldn't afford the handheld for a while, so we had that long.
The long
The long
cord.
cord?
The kitchen
The,
cord.
the kitchen cord.
Kitchen cord was the
could
longest.
go downstairs
Man.
if you needed it to.
That
Like,
kitchen cord was long.
See, somebody, Queen Cotton, had my own phone in 10th grade. See, you got your
Y'all
own
just
phone.
brats out here,
That's
man.
that's yeah, yes.
But no,
There
why
you
was
go.
my phone in my room like teal? Like, it was like really like, it
Wow.
was teal.
Dang.
She had this.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, Reggie,
Reggie
my line. Yeah, I got my own.
talking to ugly boys on the phone. I like your personality.
So anyway, now you can call anytime. I got my own line.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm a young black woman.
No parents busting in on the phone
Oh,
call.
they were
like,
busting,
get off
but
the
they
phone.
wouldn't get on the phone. But they would still bust in.
Camellia.
But they couldn't.
But they
bust
couldn't
in
get on
the
the
They couldn't get on the
conversation.
conversation.
I
It was
grew up,
just,
they could bust in
it
on
was
the
Yeah,
just
they-
conversation.
they could-
Get off
phone.
this phone.
That
This
was my
phone.
mom.
Even worse, they could hold it so you didn't know they were on there. They
Yes.
could listen to the whole
Yeah.
conversation. That was the
You Buttery McGee.
My mom be like, "Hey, I need to use the internet.
yeah.
Get
Oh
off.
yeah, because you couldn't have the phone and the
You couldn't
internet at the
do
same
both.
time. People don't
Get
know.
off. I need to check my
Yeah.
email."
Dang.
Yeah.
And that too, we had the internet when it first came. Well, not first came out, but we had to have another phone for the internet. So it was
Y'all
my
had
three?
phone.
Y'all
No,
had
it was
Three
big
my
lines
phone.
in your
okay.
home. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Although
Gotcha.
this is one thing I miss about phones.
Oh, the
Yeah.
hang up. The hang up was
Yeah.
The slam
Oh.
down.
everything. The slam down.
Angry.
Yeah.
This doesn't.
The
That doesn't
clean?
give you the same.
Absolutely.
That
not.
could have been an accident.
That could've
It all
been
feels the same.
anything.
No, you could hear the wind on the way down. Bam!
I love the raggedy hang ups. Yeah.
I didn't quite.
That's
I was
actually
so
when you,
upset.
that's when
Hear
you
the
were actually
fumble.
really mad
Yeah.
when you couldn't get it clean.
Man.
So upset.
Yeah.
You could just hear the fumbling going
Yeah.
on.
Did you ever get in trouble for answering? Like that happened to me a couple times. Like when we started getting caller ID, I didn't know it was like a bill collector or something, and I would get in so much trouble for
Oh, yeah.
answering the phone.
For
It's
sure.
like,
Yeah, she right here.
yeah, it's like, I don't
It's
know.
for you.
Man,
I didn't-
that was
You
me.
thought you was just.
Yeah.
My dad's like,
Mama,
that was
the
Visa.
phone.
I don't know about. I'm 11. I don't know about
It
credit
sounded
card.
regular. They was like, hey, yo, is your daddy there? Put him on the phone, man. That's my guy.
Oh yeah. I'm telling him.
I
his
got
work-
you, Mr. Nicholson. You always
Yeah.
217.
I'm telling him his normal work hours. He usually gets home around 5.
Man,
If you call at 5, he's home.
he's home.
Yeah, he's
Guaranteed.
home. You just let it ring.
Guaranteed.
He'll get mad eventually.
Yeah, just keep calling. Trust me, he'll be here.
Man.
You can pull up on him if you want. Our address is 3622 Maplewood Drive. He'll be here. What time you come? I'll wait for you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay, yeah, sure. Just happy.
All right, man. Enough of that. This has been I Saw Us on the Internet. great show. I truly enjoy shooting these with these people. Comedian friends of mine, Tony Baker, Dustin Nickerson, Cornelia Stradwick. Follow them. Cornelia's filthy rich, so she probably doesn't need much.
Loaded.
She's a family of wealth. I'm sure she has a trust fund in her name.
Unbelievable. Your parents paid for
Properties all over the
college.
United States, but the rest of us have to work to make it in this world. Submit your stories to internet at Kev on Stage. Join the Patreon, man. They're having a great time. There's a whole community of people who are watching. They're having a great time. So check us out. Support us when we come to your town. Follow our podcast. You don't have podcasts, do you?
Black News. Available on all apps where podcasts can be heard.
Black News. Dustin has.
It's also called Black News.
Black News.
That's good. Dustin has Don't Make Me Come Back there? Is that the only one?
Funny podcast about family. Yeah, me and my wife.
Yeah, him and his wife. His wife's a
maybe come
beautiful
back
person.
there.
Her name's also Melissa. He had a book called
How to Be Married to Melissa.
And I was like, no, I can't write that. I'm gonna have How to Be Married to the other Melissa.
yours
the
made
only one that we
Yeah.
know.
Yours made it to Target, though.
Yeah,
Yours,
it did. Still in there.
Still
Tony
in
Baker
there.
has daddy issues, verbal cardio. So check him out. He be talking to himself and he has water. All right, we'll see y'all next time.
I know.